Hi guys, so today I'm going to be coming at you with a slightly paranormal related vlog. Before I get into it, I've dyed my hair obviously. Funny story, I originally wanted to keep like my natural colour, which I have at the roots, and go like a really ashy grey on my ends. She didn't really do exactly what I wanted her to do at all, but I really like it, and yeah, so it's a lot blonder than what I wanted to be, a lot higher up if that makes sense. But it's slowly growing on me. So yeah, back to what I was going to say. So yeah, this is going to be a slightly paranormal related vlog. If you're on my Facebook, then you will know what I'm talking about. I had a dream, I think it was about a week ago, and I sort of take it as like a message from spirit, I'm not too sure. Exciting thing that I'm doing at the end of this month actually, is in Australia, I don't know if he's international, I'm not too sure, but there's a psychic medium called Mitchell Coons, and he is like, oh my god, he is like my, like I love him so much, and I've seen him a couple of times in his shows. I've got one of his books and he signed it for me. Anyway, so my mum, Frankie, and I are going to see him the end of this month, and we got VIP tickets, which I'm very happy about. So I think there's like a meet and greet or something at the end, so that's very exciting. But yeah, so back to this dream. So for those of you who don't know, or if you're new to my channel, my mum's dad, my grandpa, my papa, he passed away 2 years ago in September, I believe, yes. And he was sick for a long time. He was really sick towards the end. He had dementia, which I'll just give you a little backstory because it is slightly relevant to the dream. He had dementia, which would have happened anyway, but they, through other things happening, found that he had a lot of old bleeds on his brain, old blood. So yeah, he had vascular dementia, but they think that, you know, because he was old, he must have fallen a couple of times and then hit his head off for whatever reason. I mean, he lived 8 hours, no, probably 12, how long does it take us? Like 12 hours drive away. And yeah, he just declined really rapidly, and so towards the end, he sort of didn't even know who my mum was, he didn't know who I was. Right at the end, he was in palliative care in a, he slipped into a coma, and yeah, he was just, it was not good. So he probably wasn't really himself for probably like the last 4 years of his life. And it still makes me very upset to think about this dream, sort of, I don't know, it was really nice. So yeah, like I said, he lived 12 hours away in a really small country town. If you know Australia, if you know New South Wales, if you've heard of Armidale, it's about 3, I'm trying to think, because Frankie and my mum and I went up there like 2 months ago. It's about 3.5 hours sort of up and inland from Armidale. It's just sort of near the Queensland border. And the population is like 300 people. There's not much there. The same people have lived there their whole lives pretty much. So in the dream, I can't remember if anything happened before this, but this is like the main part of the dream. Him and I, my papa and I, were driving around in his car. I don't want to say like the town name because it's so small, not that it matters at all, but anyway. We were driving around where he used to live, and I haven't told you guys, but I still have my learner's permit, so I don't have my like proper license, but I can get my license in September. And in the dream, we were driving around, and he was like completely back to how he used to be, and we were laughing and joking, and he was like trying to like give me tips on like how to drive, and he was like testing me, and he was like, so, and like we pulled up to like a stop sign, and he was like, now how long do you have to wait at a stop sign? It was just really nice, and he was just like back to his old self, and he was asking me how Frankie was. And I mean, obviously, like, him and Frankie never met because I've only been with Frankie for 8 months. I don't know how to explain it. I've had a dream with like a similar feel to this one where, and I don't even know if I've ever told you guys this, but my mum grew up in Newtown with her brother and their parents. And I've seen the house on the outside, but I've never seen inside, and I've seen one photo of the inside, and it was just mum when she was little standing at the bottom of like a set of stairs inside. And so yeah, I've never seen photos of the inside. And anyway, in this dream that I had, I didn't see the outside of the house, but I was in this house and all these lights were turning on and off, and it was really bizarre. And then I told my mum the next morning, and I like slightly described the house to her, and she was like, can you tell me anything else about the house? And then I like told her the full detail, and she was like absolutely gobsmacked, and I was like, what? And she was like, you literally just described the house that I grew up in. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Because I've obviously, like I said, I've seen one photo of it. And that dream had like, I don't know how to explain it. It had like a different feel to it. That's the only way I can put it. It didn't really feel like a dream. It sort of felt like I was there. But it also reminded me, I'm now remembering things. I lied. I've had 2 other dreams like this. The other dream that I had was I got off this train, and I think I was like in Germany or something. And I was like in the dream, I was so excited, and I got off the train, and then like I think it was Germany. I don't know. All the signs were in like, not in English. I think it was like German or Dutch or something. And there was a man waiting for me, and he was holding a little girl, and she was like, Mom, 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 and she was so excited to see me. And this guy, whoever he was, I'm assuming he was my husband, I have no idea, he was so excited to see me. And then he was like, come on, let's go home. And I was walking down like these cobblestone paths, and like it was just so bizarre, and I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't like a normal dream. So anyway, back to the story. The dream that I had with Papa in it, it didn't feel like a normal dream. It sort of felt like I really did see him. And I know that sounds really ridiculous, and it could have just been a dream, but my sort of belief is loved ones that have passed away or have moved on to the spirit world, from what I know, it's easier for them to come and visit you in dreams. And I know like they send you signs and that sort of stuff, but from what I believe and from what I know, they come and see you in dreams. And I don't think I've had a dream about him since then. I don't know, it's just such a bizarre dream to have, because I can get my license in September. I've just got to finish getting my hours up. And he was asking me how Frankie was, and without getting into too much, I have a lot of family stuff going on right now between my mum and her brother, and they don't speak, but I'm trying to sort of fix things, and I don't know, it just like happened at a really bizarre time. So that's my dream that I had. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about. I'd be really interested to hear what you guys think about when it comes to dreams and loved ones visiting you. And if you've had any experiences, definitely leave them down below, because I would love to hear them. So I'm going to go, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!